Welcome everyone to another episode. It's been a while now. Johnny Mo's KjmO Radio, Dark Night Radio, I should add, and it is a little bit of a dark subject I'm speaking of now, because I'm Johnny Mo, by the way, and welcome everybody. Um, I'll say I'm speaking of I will say, I am saying, I'm speaking of the different meaning. Words have different meanings, and in different countries. Okay, so I used to live in the Netherlands, in Holland, for quite a while, 7, 8 years, and spent a lot of time between 1984 and 1997 uh, in Europe until I got rudely thrown out by my girlfriend in Holland over a little bit of a narcotic problem, I'd say, in 97. She was not very happy about it, and she tossed me out. I could have stayed in the country, but in too much trouble. So I came back to the Oregon coast, where the blue Pacific awaited me, and a couple of the junkies. Bad news. But that's a different story for another time. Um, just the same, I'm talking about the word meaning of different words. Now, my girlfriend, my partner for 23 years, was Leah. She is my best friend, but she doesn't like it when I refer to our cat as pussy. So I know that word can be a tough word. In America, it means something different than in Holland. In Holland, cats are referred to as pussies. Here, pussy means a different thing, as we all know. Probably been known as that for many years. Now, with all due respect to the women, if any women happen to be listening to this channel, which is 99.9% male, I believe, just the same, women, I'm sorry. I apologize deeply. I don't mean to offend anybody. Because, as I said, words mean different things in different countries, different places. Um, so, let's go back to the P word, or the PY word. Okay, so, meanwhile, Rosalia is mad, when kind of gets mad at me, thinks that I'm objectifying our cat, if I call her Saturday Cat, well, hey, pussycat, hi, I know pussycat is also a phrase here, and that's what I try to explain. But if I say something like, I love my pussy, or something like that, she gets all upset about that kind of thing. Now, if I say, I'm just I'm surrounded by love by my sweet pussy. She gets all upset about such a thing. Now, I don't mean anything by that, but I love my cat. And that's just exactly where it's at. I love our Saturday cat. She's kind of getting older in years, and pray that we have her as long as possible. We're giving her thyroid medicine twice a day. She's brushing my back with her tail as we speak. Kind of like a black paintbrush. A big, old, beautiful, furry black paintbrush. But that, again, goes back to my love for pussy. For pussycat, I should add. I don't want any misinterpretation. Well, I won't say that I don't have love for the other, which will remain named, as I am a male heterosexual. Proudly to say that. If I was anything different, I'd be proud about that too. If I was one of the several different, if I was a non-gender binary LGBTQTBG, with all due respect, I have total respect for gay people. I worked around gay people. They've been fantastic to me. I've joked with them one time during hunting season, which I don't happen to hunt. There was a place where I played, or I was not playing, but I was working there at a restaurant in a little town on the coast. And it was a place where many gay people went because they felt it was safe, because the owners of this restaurant were gay. But there was an assortment of different people there. But I was joking to my friend Ed, who had a wife, and a woman wife, and I was there. I was single at the time. That I said to Ed, I said, you have to get tags when you go hunting, and I don't hunt. I don't even have a gun. But anyway, the point is that you got to get tags. So one of the waiters there was gay, an older guy, a really cool guy, and he had curly hair. And I said to Ed, I said, Ed, I got my curly-haired fruit varmint tag today. And the waiter really kind of laughed about that. It's just joking around. Now, not everybody you could say that to, but I'm a person of fairly liberal persuasions, and I've had gay roommates and I've worked with gay people. I have no problem with people being gay. But just the same, I am a heterosexual male, and I won't say American, I'm a citizen of the world. Happened by be born in a territory they call America. But the world is getting small, and these separate names for separate countries, it's okay for cultural identity, but political stuff, no, that's a different story. We're too close now with everything going on to be so separate. Anyway, getting back to the original subject of this KjmO Dark Night Radio broadcast. So when Rosalie gets all mad, she goes, "You're objectifying that cat, or objectifying women when you say the word pussy." What? I don't understand that, because I said, well, in Holland, for which I lived there for years, I got used to calling cats pussy. So I say, I love my pussy, as I said. I said, surrounded by pussy. I don't mean anything by it, but just what it is. I am surrounded by, when Saturday cat comes over to me like she is now, and is satisfied eating her disgusting meat, which looks like vomit to me, but not as necessary to feed her. And with all due respect to all meat eaters out there, now I used to eat meat for 62 years. Is a thing that are best to make their own decision about. I decided I simply couldn't do it anymore if I couldn't kill it myself. I have butchered deer with my foster father. I have, I've eaten tons of meat in my life. Enough to make me a cow, a chicken, a butterfly, anything else I've ever wound up in my mouth, into my gullet. The point is, I've eaten it all. I won't say that. I stayed away from the more exotic stuff like frog legs, alligator tail, which was available easily in New Orleans, rattlesnake, things like that. I just wasn't my thing. I stay pretty much with the standard stuff, And in seafood, the most exotic I got probably was lobster or mussels, but no squid or jellyfish or maybe shark, if they call them, what's it called? Something or other, Mai Tai or Maui, or some kind of stuff with fish and chips. And I still do eat, not the Chinese joint, I still do like calamari with sweet and sour sauce. Not sweet and sour sauce, with the kind of sweet sauce they make for sesame beef. Anyway, just the same, I'm just saying I can't eat it if it's got a smiling face and I can't kill it, So I quit that about 5 years ago. And at the time, I had just been eating pretty much pork and bacon and mainly that kind of thing. But now they make enough really good meat stuff to fake meat. I mean, to veggie burgers or charcoal broil and bratwurst type things that have got sage and to whatever kind of stuff in it that tastes really good. So I have no problem not eating meat. I find plenty enough substitutes for it that I can fix up the way I want to fix it to eat such a thing, even though it's not real meat. The biggest problem for me will be when I go to this very cool pancake place that has the best bacon I've ever seen in my life. I will miss that with the food. But then when I think of my pet Toby, mini pig here, who's quite a large animal, for we can call him mini pig, I will be thinking of Toby's and his smiling and his snorting and his going on his back to be pet and that kind of thing. And I would be happy to not eat one of his cousins. Okay, getting back to the original subject of this. Now, the point is that be careful what you say in different places. Different words have different meanings. Same words have different meanings in different places and to different people. So if you're using a kind of a dicey word like pussy or the PY, what the hell with the PY word? It's called pussy. Pussycat And you know the other, I don't need to say a dang word about it. The thing is that, I love it all. There, I'm being honest. I love my pussycat. I love my pretty girl that I love so deeply. And I'm not saying anything more about my personal life. I don't even mean to say that. If I could erase this right now, I would. But I don't know how to edit the damn thing. Anyway, so there it is. I'm stuck with it. Just the same, I do and always have appreciated and loved women my whole life. Man ain't my thing. And neither is non binary, LGBTQ, non whatever you are. I mean, non gender, meaning every. What is that? I'm trying to say. If you can't decide who you are or what you are, I'm not interested in you. If I was young or if you were my same age, whatever. It's just not my thing. With all due respect, those that is the thing of that thing and can appreciate that and fall in love, well, more power to you. But I don't have to be with. In fact, I don't even understand. Let's see, LGBTQ. Well, I'll have to ask Rosalia. She knows everything. She can explain. No, I'm not that stupid. Lesbian. Let's see, lesbian, bisexual, LBGQT, lesbian, bisexual, queer. Oh, it's too confusing. All those words, non-binary. God, I know about. There's gay, there's lesbian, there's transvestite, there's transsexuals. That much I know about. Isn't that where it ends? I'm very much fairly conservative about all this stuff. I just happen to know what I like, and I've enjoyed life through the years knowing what I like, and I'm grateful for that. However, we are not talking about how did I get sidetracked into that nonsense. I'm talking about my pet, my sweet pet Saturday cat, and her name is Pussycat to me and always will be. So on that, I will say this: I love my pussy, and I'll bid you all good day, good night, good morning, or good evening. And if you have a cat, give her a scratch, or him, a scratch in the head for me. This is Johnny Moe at KjmO Dark Night Radio saying hello and signing off. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for listening. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to put my face in it.